Robinson Crusoe, an allegory. Daniel Defoe's novel, Robinson Crusoe, is an allegory that uses symbols and characters to represent big ideas and moral lessons. Here's what the symbols mean. The island, your inner self. The island represents your inner self, where you are alone with your thoughts and feelings. Crusoe says, I was alone, with no one to help me or talk to. His journey on the island is like a journey into his own heart and mind. The sea, temptation and wrong choices. The sea represents temptation and wrong choices, which Crusoe must navigate to reach the island. Crusoe says, I had a strange feeling that made me promise to God. His journey across the sea is like a struggle against temptation and the desire to do better. The shipwreck, a wake-up call. The shipwreck represents a wake-up call, where Crusoe must face his mistakes and try to make things right. Crusoe says, I disobeyed my parents and went to sea against their will. His survival on the island is like a second chance to start over. The cross, faith and forgiveness. The cross represents faith and forgiveness, which Crusoe seeks on his journey. Crusoe says, I was sorry for my sins. His creation of the cross is like a symbol of his desire for forgiveness and connection with something bigger than himself. The journal, self-reflection. Crusoe's journal represents self-reflection, where he writes down his thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Crusoe says, I thought about my past life and how I lived it. Chapter 11. His journaling is like a way to understand himself better. The footprint, human connection. The footprint represents human connection, which Crusoe longs for on the island. Crusoe says, I was thankful for the fresh water and bread. Chapter 6. His discovery of the footprint is like a reminder that he is not alone. The goat, survival and adaptation. The goat represents survival and adaptation, which Crusoe must do on the island. Crusoe says, I was content with my situation. His reliance on the goat is like a way to survive and thrive in difficult circumstances. The Bible, guidance and wisdom. The Bible represents guidance and wisdom, which Crusoe seeks on his journey. Crusoe says, I was a stranger to myself. His reliance on the Bible is like a way to find guidance and wisdom. In this allegory, Crusoe's journey represents the human journey of self-discovery, growth, and forgiveness. The symbols and characters remind us of the importance of faith, self-awareness, and human connection.